Hello everyone, this is Hakaym and welcome back to a episode of World of Warships. And as you may know, right after they updated to 5.12, they released the next season of Ranked Battle, and I really haven't been pushing myself towards doing rank. And so this is actually the only battle I've done in rank. Like I said, I really haven't pushed myself towards doing that. But I went ahead and decided I might as well try, and you start off at, I believe it is rank 19, and you have to work with tier 6 ships, I think all the way up to rank 15, and then you can go for tier 8 ships. So I chose my Fuso. I don't have a lot of tier 6 ships. I think I have the Fuso and the Cleveland, if memory serves me. I should know this since I look at my ships every single day, but I am a little forgetful sometimes. But we do take out our Fuso, and we are playing on neighbors. There is a Warspite, Bjorn, Fuso, Nuremberg, Alba, Molotov, and a Mutsuki. On the enemy team, there is a Warspite, Bjorn, Fuso, 2 Nurembergs, Alba, and a Mutsuki. And for everyone that does know how ranking works, is you basically play a battle 6 on 6, or sorry, 7 on 7. I can count apparently, and get a beautiful citadel on that Fuso, by the way. And your goal is to win. Obviously, if you win, you get basically a star, and once you get up, I think it's like 3 stars, you go up to the next ranking, 5 stars, etc., etc. And you want to get up to rank 1, and usually if you get up to rank 1, Wargaming will give you a bonus. I think the last one for rank was the Flint, which was a Lanta that had a smoke screen, and so that was, you know, a bonus if you got up to rank 1. And I really told myself I was going to do that, but I really haven't pushed myself, and I don't think I'm going to. But we are trying to push our way, and I will have to say the team I am currently playing with is kind of a potato team, as you will see. So we are opening fire on the Nuremberg. We're not doing bad, but we're about to lose our Mutsuki. Oh, just lost our Mutsuki, which means there's still a Mutsuki on the enemy team, and that's not good because Japanese destroyers really do counter battleships fairly easily. So our team really has not pushed away from the spawn point. I'm actually the only one able to get to A. The enemy team has pushed their way over to B and is currently capping it, and I'm about in A right now. There we go. We have started to capture A, which is not particularly good because the enemy team has both points advantage as well as they're going to be able to cap B before I can even get A halfway captured. So it's just sometimes you get really good teams and sometimes you do not, and this will probably be a fine example of a team that was pretty much worthless. I will say that. And there is Zelnaga. I've seen Zelnaga quite a few times, either in, I'm pretty certain, in random battles. The reason why I remember that name is Zelnaga is from, I believe, not Sword. Oh, good lord. StarCraft 2. Yeah, it's a name from StarCraft 2. That's how I kind of recognize it and can keep track of it. So, enemy team has pushed fully heavily into B, and our team is just kind of sitting back. I mean, they're doing damage. I'm not saying they're not, but they're just kind of staying towards their spawn. They really haven't pushed or anything. The Warspite is getting taken down. He's being focused on, I believe, by the friendly Molotov. Yeah, that's probably who's that coming from. And now we have Alba. Let's see how he feels compared getting hit by my guns. Let's see, just gotta wait for him to get around the corner. And is he actually gonna be smart? Let's see. It looks like he's actually smart. He's actually turning away, and we do lose track of him, which is unfortunate. But there's the enemy Fuso. showing a nice, beautiful broadside. Let's see, can we punish him? Ooh, 8,000 points of damage. Not too bad. Not too bad. But at the same time, we've lost our battleship. I believe it was our Bayern. We just lost our Bayern. And the Musuki on the enemy team is doing a fine job on carrying the team. Musuki has both of the kills. And it's just not looking good. My dispersion went everywhere except where I wanted to. We got only 3 over penetrations. Got minimal damage. And I'm thinking this is probably going to be a loss. I really think that's going to be the case because we haven't sunk any ships. They are almost 275 points in the lead compared to us. And there we go. Got a citadel on that Fuso. And hopefully we can take him down. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case because he just got behind that island. And I'm way too close to even get my shots over. But it looks like the Fuso is about to go down. There we go. The Alba just set him on fire and is taken out. And there is the War Spy at 707 health. So close to dying. Just one good hit from HE would kill him. But I currently don't really want to push into B because I know there is a Mutsuki. And that Mutsuki can end me pretty quickly. And I don't know why this War Spy is still alive. I think is the friendly Nuremberg is combating the enemy Nuremberg plus the Bayern. He's doing the whole falling back while attacking. But we'll see how that goes. And the enemy Bayern opens fire at us. Let's see if we can return the favor. And there's the enemy Nuremberg. Nice big broadside. Please let us get a citadel. That would help our team immensely. Shots are out. But looks like he turned in right when I fired. So we only got over penetration instead of a normal penetration. But hopefully we can take him out. He's actually being smart. How dare you be smart? Okay, now he's kind of turning in. That's fine. I'll just open up with my big 16-inch guns. There we go. Citadel and a high caliber. Fantastic. Now the teams are evenly matched as far as the players. They still have their destroyer, unfortunately. So that is one issue we're going to have to deal with sooner or later. But there's the enemy Nuremberg. He turned away. So I'm going to switch over back to the Bayern. And hopefully we get some good penetration damage on the Bayern. Well, 8,000. Not the greatest in the world. That's kind of my issue right now with rank. Is from what I've heard. And this is coming from people that have got up to at least 15. That they... Alright, sorry about that cut. I had to quickly go do something. What was I saying? I was saying that let's actually get back up to speed. That the meta of the game right now for tier 8 is using the Bismarck. And, I mean, it's very similar to using the North Carolina. And I understand that you want to have a ship that is really good. And that's North Carolina and the Bismarck are probably one of the better 2 ships as far as surviving and doing the damage output. Because German battleships have that nice turtleback armor. And it makes it very difficult for you to actually citadel them versus, say, the North Carolina or the Amagi. Now, I'm a big fan of the Amagi. As you probably know, I love my Amagi. Love it to death. And it's just kind of an issue on whether or not you can use that Amagi. Like, for me, example, I don't have the North Carolina, I don't have the Bismarck. I think the only tier 8 ships I have are the Chop, the Fubuki, and the Tashkent, which Fubuki probably would be good. But it can be hard if you don't have these ships, especially new players. So if you're wanting to go for rank and you're fairly new, you're gonna have to either grind up really super quick or buy your way up to the tier 8s just so you can actually get up to rank. But I don't know, it's just German battleships. Yeah, it's a nice addition, but just the meta right now is German battleships all the way, and it's because they're very difficult to deal with. They have a very hard shell to them, so they're very hard to actually deal damage. You can do good penetration damage by all means, but you don't have that beautiful citadel like you saw with the Fuso. You don't see that very often. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 citadels since German battleships have been in the game that I've gotten. I'm not saying that's impossible, but it's just something that you don't see too terribly often, and that's why a lot of people will go for German battleships. Now, going back to the game, the Mutsuki does pop up for a second, and that does alert me to his presence. So that means I am going to strafe away as quickly as I can, because the Mutsuki could easily end my day fairly quickly. So we're going to start moving away, and this is why you want to do this. If you ever see a Japanese destroyer coming towards you, move the other direction, because it's going to be a lot harder for them to hit you with their torpedoes than if you were trying to go towards them. So we're going to open up on the Mutsuki, doing decent damage. Our secondaries are opening up. I believe the secondary range on the Fuso is about 5 kilometers. Yeah, 5 kilometers for that. And I think we're going to be fine. We should be able to dodge these torpedoes, especially if I'm not zoomed in. Good. We dodged these. Oh, I spoke too soon. I was not paying attention, and I got a hit, but I had damage control, so we're fine. And for some crazy reason, we actually pulled ahead of the enemy team, and we were able to at least secure this match. And I give huge props to whoever does go through ranking. Huge props to you guys, because it takes a lot of times. Because you gotta think, a match at the very most can last about 20 minutes. And try and remember how many matches you have to go through. I'm sure it is well over 100 matches just get up to rank 1. So that is about 2,000 minutes, which is, oh good lord. Let's see. That's about 20 hours of gameplay, which is crazy, but granted, I have probably easily done well over 10,000 maybe-ish. No, probably not that high, but I've done quite a few hours just playing this game. So huge respect to anyone that does and is playing rank and working their way up. Really wish I had the time, but I don't. And this Alba captain, I don't want to be an asshole, but he kind of needs to work on his aim, because for the last few salvos he's been completely missing me. And as I say that, I completely miss him. But in my defense, he actually turned, and I'm traveling in a straight line, trying to move towards B, because the Alba is the very last player on the enemy team. Very last player. So hopefully we can take him out. Fired a salvo, but I think this is actually going to be about it. Yep, he's very low on health. Next few salvo from the friendlies should take him out. So this is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed my one battle in ranked in my Fuso. And if you did, hit the like and subscribe button. You guys have a great and fantastic day. Zaijian.